I was waiting for the camera to see this smile.
There it goes.
Ear to ear, ear to ear. Today, not quite snowmaking weather by any means. Right now, 50 degrees, an extra layer headed out the door, not a cloud in the sky, and we warm quickly. Here's the general pattern. Here's what's driving this. High pressure, sinking air. Think of that in summer. That's what brings our big heat domes days in a row with all this heat. We get that to a lesser extent. Hot and dry for today, your Friday, portions of Saturday, and then the next big thing will fend that off to the east. That's generally what we'll be watching. And until the pattern flips, what you see is what you get. Nothing on the satellite and radar, and it's going to be tough for really much to come to fruition across much of the state. Temperatures for today, quite a few degrees up above average. 84 degrees downtown in Denver, 83 in Aurora. Not much of a spread. You certainly want an extra layer to start the day. You don't need it by any means. Give the sun about an hour or two to come out, and we go from 62 to about 75 by noon, and that trend continues into the 80s by 3 o'clock. Not much of a change today. As you wake up, the sun rises, our temperature increases, but we hold off on much in the form of clouds by all means. 70s, 80s for the eastern plains. I'm throwing a lot of information your way, but today or tomorrow is probably one of the last two great days to get up to the high country, 60s, 70s, peak foliage, but we're just passing it. Keep that in mind if you can get off this afternoon or tomorrow. By tomorrow, same general trend, 60s, 70s for the high country. But get this, some 90s for the Highway 50 corridor, 86 degrees at the airport. This would be the latest 90-degree day, October 1st. I believe it's like 1872 or 96. We hit 90, so not a good chance we do. But hey, we'll watch closely within about 4 degrees of a pretty impressive record. What happens, though, as we get towards the weekend, high pressure gets kicked to the east as our next big thing. Our weekend weather maker, we're calling it, begins to move in. It arrives Saturday during the afternoon and the evening hours. Here's the general change. Given the late arrival on Saturday, we're still up into the 80s, but then some evening storms, about a 20% chance. Most of us stay dry. Once the front moves through, look at this, 66 degrees. It is stormy. It is cooler. It feels like fall. This locks in the fall pattern. Just watch this. 82 degrees by Saturday, and across the board, much more seasonal temperatures, mid to upper 60s, some low 70s. We do get stormy for the weekend. Friday, beautiful football weather. This Football Friday forecast is Grandview versus Arapahoe. An extra layer is all you need. It stays clear and it stays very comfortable. You do look, too, as we're getting through the next few days, we're starting to get cooler, starting to get into the winterize, frost freeze type mode. Hey, it's not on the extended forecast just yet, but here's your reminder. The average first freeze, October 7th. It was late last year. It likely will be late once again this year. The first snow, October 18th. It was late last year. This year, about equal chances. Something we'll be watching closely. For now, get out and enjoy the warm temperatures because a stark change is headed our way by the end of the weekend.
Okay, Joe, thank you so much.